What's up, everyone? Once again, it's Exhibit 28, and today I am back on the OCRP servers. I'm actually in server 2, so this is actually a GTA time server, so you'll see a full day and night cycle on this server instead of the same time zone as Florida. What I'm going to do in this episode, I'm going to start doing something a little bit different. I want to go through all the jobs here, or at least the ones that I can do. Obviously not unemployed. There's fisherman, miner, taxi driver, garbage man. Trucker I did the other day, so I'm probably not going to do that. Mechanic, that's the tow job. So I've already done some of that, but you'll probably end up seeing some more of that as well. EMS I've done, and LEO I've done. Special Ops, I'm not a Special Ops officer, but fisherman, miner, taxi driver, garbage man, those are the ones I'm going to focus on. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and start off as a fisherman, and I am playing as my character, Daryl Jenkins. That's just going to be who I am. Let me punch the air real quick to get my money and stuff back up. I'm not sure why the green, like, GTA dollars are showing. Usually that goes away, but it's not right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go out and get in my vehicle, and then I'm going to travel to the location where the fisherman job starts. Panorama Drive reopened. Alright, I am just getting in a server. I don't know why it was closed, but probably something interesting. And own vehicle. Go down and we'll get the gauntlet. So I'm going to be using Daryl for these jobs just because he's like my blue-collar kind of character. God damn, I hate this area of the server. He is my blue-collar character. He does like the tow truck driving and mechanic work, and then I used him for the truck driving the other day as well. So he is going to be the guy that I perform these jobs with, and I guess I should set a marker. This is where I'm going. Start my tow or start my fishing job. Where we pick up the boat. My frame rate is really freaking low for some reason. Usually pretty low in the city, but drop it extremely low. So I want to thank everybody. My last video I put out, I talked about my health, and I talked about changing the upload schedule from Monday through Friday to just one video every Friday. I got such an amazing response from everybody. Everybody was very understanding and very supportive, and I want to thank everyone for that. Just making that decision, and just making that decision actually provided quite a bit of relief. Creating and uploading that video provided a little bit more, and the absolutely amazing response that I got really did relieve a lot of the stress, and I've been able to actually just kind of like breathe and relax, and yeah, it's been great for my health, I'll tell you that. So thanks again for being so understanding. I'm doing this, like I said, to make the channel better, and it seemed like everybody really understood that that was my motivation for it. Back up to like 50 frames a second. For some reason, it seems like next to the police stations, it's really bad. I know that people were talking about having frame rate issues next to the Sandy Shore Sheriff's Office the other day, so I don't know what it is. Could be just like all the scripts that are required for those areas. Stepping back kind of low. Staying around 50 though. So basically, yeah, this new little series that I'm going to do of all the different jobs, or the jobs that I haven't done. Where's the cop? Oh, there's a cop. No patrol officer. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what all is available in OCRP. we've been around for a while now. We have so many members. We're growing so quickly, and I've never done one of these. I've never done a video showing, or I've never done a series showing all the different jobs that are available. I've done a few of them. I've done the LEO and medic and mechanic, and in my last video I did the truck driving. But I wanted to go through the last few and let you see them. So, Fisherman, the Fisherman's going to be in this episode. We'll see how that goes, and then we're just basically going to go down the list. Each episode will be a different job until we finish them. So it's like 3 or 4, I think, and then I'll probably cycle through them. I've been doing a lot of more civilian stuff lately. LEO has been kind of put on a back burner for me. That's another reason I wanted to change the upload schedule. When you're an LEO, you kind of have to rely on the civilians on the servers, because you can't create your own scenarios. So if you're not having a lot of civilians on the servers, or if you do, but they're all kind of just being law-abiding citizens, then you aren't getting a lot of content. Or if there's a lot of officers and compared to the amount of civilians, and chances are you're not getting sent out to very many calls. So that's kind of why a lot more of my videos lately have been on the civilian side. I can make sure to get a video recorded a lot quicker when I'm RPing as a civilian. And I want to get back into law enforcement videos. I want to kind of mix it up. I want to do some law enforcement. I want to do some paramedic work. I've gotten a lot of shit about one of my videos referring to them as ambulance drivers. I mean, it's just wasn't like meant in disrespect or anything like that. It was just I know one person at least was joking about it, but I just want to clarify, if anybody is a paramedic and did kind of not like that the terminology of ambulance driver, it wasn't meant out of disrespect. It was just kind of said as a off the top of my head kind of thing. Just like I say a cop. I say cops a lot. Some police officers don't like the term cop. It's just a term, yeah. It's just a term. It's not meant out of any kind of disrespect or anything. I understand that paramedics do a lot more than just drive ambulances. I have friends in law enforcement and in the medical field, including a paramedic who's also a volunteer firefighter. So, utmost respect for everybody in those fields. Nothing ever said out of disrespect. If I'm a civilian and I'm talking shit about law enforcement officers or firefighters or anything like that, paramedics, obviously not firefighters yet because we don't have firefighters in the server, but law enforcement or paramedics, it's just all in roleplay. It's not not actual personal feelings. So, come on, guys, get out of the way. Who cares? I might get pulled over if I go a little fast. That's all right. Just basically gonna try to get up and rent a boat or spawn a boat, I guess, and go out and do some fishing. I don't think I've ever actually done fishing on the OCRP server, even during like the beta period where we weren't recording or streaming or anything. I don't even think I did any of the fishing back then. My very first GTA roleplay video was actually an EDRP video, which EDRP is kind of like the sister group for OCRP. DK Dave and the owner of EDRP are very friendly and provide a lot of help to each other, from what I understand. So some scripts that we have here will have been from over there, and some things that Dave makes, I think, they use over on EDRP. And while waiting for OCRP to start, I went on the EDRP servers a couple times. So my first roleplay video that I ever put out was on EDRP, and it was a fishing video. So this might be similar to that one as far as how it's done. I'm not quite sure. Oh, does this lane in? Whoa. Alright, let's go. I hate this highway. Everybody drives so fucking slow. Sitting here wondering why it's so dark. Yeah, it's in an actual GTA cycle, time cycle here, so we should see nighttime and daytime. I'm gonna go ahead and go around. We'll see if there's any cops. I'm impatient. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you like the idea of seeing the different jobs in the videos. I mean, I'm gonna do it. It's only gonna be a couple videos, but just let me know what your thoughts are on each of the jobs, because if you like them, I might throw them into the mix. Like I said, I'm doing LEO and medic. What is that? Boy, been doing LEO and medic and doing some tow. And if you want to see, you know, fisherman or truck driver or anything, or maybe all of them just kind of like mixed in, let me know. That way I can start adding them into the rotation. They give me something to do on the server while a civilian instead of always just constant crime. This is the actual more like roleplay of it. Oh. Yeah, just like 40 miles an hour and like slamming on the brakes. Come on, guys. This is a freaking highway. Do I dare? No, let's see. I don't know. I don't want to get like a reckless driving charge. Speeding's one thing, but I don't want to get a reckless by like going around or anything. Guess it's passing in an unauthorized zone, maybe. We'll see. I don't think there's any cops around. Been having a lot of people ask, especially on social media, when the next time OCRP is going to be open for applications. Honestly, I really don't know. I suggest everybody follow Jeff Favignano, Nicole Bird, Cosmo Balls, or DK Dave. I believe they all usually post on Twitter when applications are open. I know Jeff and Nicole definitely do. From what I've heard, the process is going to be different this time. It's not going to be like an open application, from what it seems. So I don't know exactly how you go about applying. We have so many members now that it's, I guess they've decided to change and kind of do almost like a pre-application. Like, I think from what I've heard, it's going to be a referral type thing. Like, if you know a member of OCRP and they've done some role play with you and they can vouch for you, then you're going to go ahead and get like the application process. God damn, this is horrible. That's going so slow. I'm not, that's what I've heard. I'm not for sure that it's happening starting in the next, oh, I think that was a cop, in the next application process. But, you know, as I find out more information, I will definitely try to update you guys in my videos, and also, where the fuck? And also on social media. I don't do a lot of Facebook. I mainly only do Twitter. I have a Facebook where stuff gets automatically posted, but don't really use it. Twitter I'm more active on. And so Twitter, it's at exhibit_28. Pretty much the only thing where I'm not just exhibit 28. You have the underscore. I don't want to leave this car on. Let's see. Vehicle options. Oh wait, I think it's... No, engine always on. There we go. Alright, let's go down. God, it's really dark. I don't know if this is the greatest time to be fishing. Ah, little night fishing never hurt. Let's get down there. But yeah, definitely, you know, follow Jeff, follow Nicole on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I will, like a really nice bike to just be sitting here. Like I said, as I find out information about how the application is going to work from now on and when they're going to be bringing in new members, I will let you guys know as soon as I know. Is there a marker here? How do I do this? It says spawn a boat. Where? I'm a fisherman. Can I not spawn a boat at night or something? Pearl. Oy. So I don't... This is where it says spawn a boat, right? Spawn a boat. It's not there because I don't own a boat? I don't even know where I would buy a boat. Seriously have to buy a boat to be able to fish? I guess we will see. Alright guys, so I feel like an idiot. I realized that there is actually a locker room, a fisherman's locker room. Is that caught behind me? Fisherman's locker room where you have to go in and change into a uniform. Don't mind me, I am running red lights. I understand that. Try not to take forever. It looks like there is a cop up there, so I'm going to be kind of cautious. But yeah, there's a fisherman's locker room where you go in and get your uniform and everything. So that is where I am heading right now. I am on my way there.
I feel like I'm living in paradise.
Hopefully, let's see, 1.5 miles basically. I'm gonna frickin' be behind this cop the whole way apparently. Kind of glad he didn't realize I was running red lights. Santos Police. So we're gonna get to the locker room. We're gonna get our work clothes on. Jesus. And then after we get our... What is he doing? After we get our work clothes on, we will go back to that location to spawn the boat. And then we'll head out on the water. Good thing is it'll be daytime by then. Or at least close. You know, you can... I wonder if he's turning left. He turns right when it turns green. Come on. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and probably skip till I am at least close to getting the uniform. I will see you then. Alright guys, we have made it here to the fisherman's locker room. Here at Frigid Cold Storage Unit's office, huh? Alright, so go ahead and turn off the engine. Get out. I don't think I have to go in, so let's see if we can just change clothes. Alright, so first clothes. Really?
Yeah, that's great. So anyway, I noticed we were out of beer this morning. You mind? No, not that. It'll be dishwasher.
Complaining. Be happy you got a job.
Love you.
Just block it out. It's a job.
That's weird, because like it's not giving me an actual uniform. I changed back into my civilian clothes. I wonder if that marker goes away. Let's see here. Civilian clothes. And that marker does go away. Interesting. So there's not an actual uniform. But basically, you're just kind of like you're clocking in, I guess, when you come here. All right, so let's go ahead and get in my vehicle. And luckily, there's a garage right here. Put my vehicle in the garage. Turn. And I guess we have to pick up a delivery truck, so that's what we'll do here. Whoa. Man, can I wash this thing? Ugh, that's as clean as it gets. Alright. It's, now we will set a marker to... Let's see what's over. This is the delivery point. Let's see, I don't see any other hooks. Set for up here, so this must mean we go here now. Alright, so let's start driving. It should be interesting. I guess you have to have the delivery truck first. You definitely have to be in the... You have to be clocked in. It says, you know, work outfit or whatever, but doesn't actually change what you're wearing for this job, it seems. But, basically is like clocking in. You get your truck. And then... You should be able to spawn a boat for the fishing job now when we get there. Alright guys, I skipped the driving since you've already seen me drive here once. And very slow, especially going through the city, hitting all the fucking stoplights. I hate those damn things. But now, we should be able to... Ah, there we go. We can already see it. I think I can lock this thing. Yep. Cool. Alright, let's rush down here. Spawn a boat. Now we're in the proper attire. Same exact thing. Now that we're clocked in, I guess. Oh, that is a scary ass piece of the fucking... Oh. This. They need to repair this shit. Right.
Oh, shit!
Really? This is the boat? Right, so... Looks like that's our marker out there. Head to it. Don't want to hit any land or anything. Oh, that's cool. I just saw a shark. The right side of the boat. Right, so the water's... What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a freaking orca. A lot of people call them killer whales. They're actually orcas. We do have somewhat calmer water in OCRP than you would find in like GTA Online. It was done so the boating and stuff wouldn't be so over the top annoying with the waves. For the most part, you can kind of like go around a lot of the waves. The waves used to be, you know, the full-size waves are horrible. But these ones are mellowed out. Almost to the fishing area. Oh, I can fish here? I'll go out a little bit further. I want to see what... Actually reaching the marker and then see... Oh. We're actually a ways out there. We can fish now, huh? You have to be on foot to fish. Alright. Now we can fish off the back of the boat? No? What the hell? Not letting me fish. Let's see if I go outside of the zone, maybe and then go back. I think maybe because I tried to fish while I was still seeing it. why it threw a little fit. Let's see here. Alright, so now I can fish. Go ahead and stand up. No! God damn you, what the hell? Guess I'm going for a little swim first. Wanted to check out the fish, apparently. And fish. Okay. There's no, like, actual fishing animation. So was I fishing before and just didn't notice it? I expected there to be, like, a fishing animation. Interesting. So maybe we're catching fish from a net. We'll pretend. I don't know how many fish it lets you actually catch. It's a pretty small boat. So we'll have to check once the fishing is done here. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. I do like the fact that there is sea life. There are sharks and the orcas. I actually got to get up close and personal with an orca at Marine World is what it was called back then. Now it's like a Six Flags Discovery Kingdom or something like that. But when I was a kid, Jesus Christ. When I was a kid, it was called Marine World. And it was kind of like a Sea World. It had orca and dolphins and all kinds of animals, lions. I went there, I think during a weekday when I was a kid, and there was just like nobody there. And pretty much every show I went to, if I wanted to get on stage, because they do those little, oh, who wants to come up on stage and, you know, talk to this bird or pet this animal, and pretty much anything I wanted to do, I got to do. So I got to pet a sea lion is what I did, and then later I actually got to go up and pet an orca and like feel its tongue, the roughness of its tongue, and actually get like a picture of the orca giving me a kiss, which is kind of like just a cat kiss, just giving you a lick on the side of your face. So that was actually pretty interesting. A year or two ago, we took my daughter there, and she actually got to go. She got called up, and there was actually a lot of people, but she ended up getting called up for the dolphin show, and she got to go dance with the dolphins. She got to go stand like where the trainers do and talk to the dolphins and like wave to them and get them to dance and dance around with them for a while, and then feed them fish. So that was pretty cool, pretty interesting. I don't really agree with a lot of the things that are done at those facilities. I know research and stuff is important. As far as like the whales go, they are definitely too big to be housed there, in my opinion. The orcas, they're huge, and they don't have enough room. I can see like the dolphins seem to have quite a bit of room. But when you're putting like an orca or two in a very small area, it just doesn't seem right. I don't know if this is ever gonna stop, so how many am I at? At 180, Jesus Christ. That's insane. So I might go ahead and see if this ever stops, and I will cut to when it stops if it does, or else I'll just cut to when I decide to give up. Alright, so right when I decided to cut, I grabbed my glass to take a drink, and it immediately said that I was at the maximum. I have a feeling it's going to be 200 fish, 200, yeah. So I just happened to decide to take a drink right before it stops, but the little wharf isn't on the map, so where is it? Over here, put a marker there. That way that shows up on my map. And let's make our way back to the dock. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of people... The last couple times I've gone to the Discovery Kingdom, what used to be Marine World, there's been a lot of protesters out protesting the treatment of the animals. It's... I have a difficult time with that. Like I said, I definitely know the orcas, the humongous whales, definitely didn't seem to have enough room. That's been kind of like a proven fact. As far as the other animals, you know, I like going for the education purposes for my daughter. This one actually also has like roller coasters and stuff. I'm not big on that. I actually, I think it was better before they put in roller coasters. I think the loud noises of the roller coasters probably aren't the greatest for the animals. But for right now, they're still allowed to have like the dolphins and lions and stuff. So sometimes I question whether I should support that type of business, but I don't know. Other times I think they're actually helping to protect some of these species and learn about these species, and if kids have an interest in them, then maybe the kids will have an interest in helping keep the species alive. If kids don't get to see them ever, and they're just some, you know, almost mythical creature that they've never seen, then they're not as interested. So maybe it actually helps. Seeing them on TV is one thing. Getting to see them in person is kind of extra. Let me know what you think. Do you feel like it? Let me know in the comments. Do you go to places like Marine World, or I'm sure most of you probably aren't California. But there's like SeaWorld, and my question is also, like, do you think a place like that, do you view a SeaWorld as different from an aquarium? Gotta love the AI. Do you view SeaWorld and stuff like that different than you'd view an aquarium? I know, like, most aquariums, they have a reputation for being, like, research centers and stuff like that. I love the Monterey Bay Aquarium here in California. It's an amazing facility. They do a lot of research there. And I think when we look at, like, Marine World and SeaWorld and stuff, we may not think about the research that they're doing, but from what I've heard, they actually put quite a bit of funding into animal research and protecting the wildlife. So, are they really as harmful to the animals as we think? Are they really any worse than an aquarium? And like I said, making sure the animals have a sufficient amount of space for the size of their body, that is key. So, I don't know how huge of an area you'd have to have for a killer whale. But I don't think a pool, even a deep pool, is sufficient. So, but you put a dolphin or a couple dolphins in that same pool, changes my mind a little bit. Welcome to Sea Life Education Time with Exhibit 28. Alright, just kind of, my mind wandered after seeing the wildlife in the oceans here in OCRP. It gets me thinking. I think I might know where this is. think it might be actually at a restaurant, so we'll see. I want to know how much you get paid for this. I mean, as just for being a fisherman, I think it gets like $2,500. Like, I think it's like every 48 minutes or something like that. Just like the other jobs, they all get their like hourly pay, and then for completing the jobs, you get money. Mechanics don't do that. They want like bonus money for completing a job. They actually have to charge the civilian, and of course police. We don't get the ticket money. Ticket money goes into a police fund, I guess. That truck is doing is like gonna run out into that person. I don't know why there's a frickin' stoplight there. Stupid. Oh, and then paramedic. Paramedic doesn't... They don't get any money, extra money either. They just get their hourly. Not here. Next one. Bucket. Go around. We're gonna pull in here. This is the oh, what's it called? Seata or something like that. We have to get out. Oh, delivering fish. $100 per fish. So 200 fish. $100 a fish times 200 fish, that's $20,000. That's not bad. You get the $20,000 for the full fish delivery, and then you get like the $2,500, whatever it is, like every 30 minutes, 48 minutes. I don't know what it is on OCRP. I think the in GTA, I think the time cycle is like 48 minutes, but I don't know if it's the same payment schedule or not. So, now we can start backing out of here. Let me set a waypoint. We need to go back over here to return the truck and get our clothes, or our civilian clothes back, or in this case, clock out. Hey, buddy. And so definitely, you know, let me know what you thought about the fishing. Is it something you would mind seeing again? I don't know. It's kind of... I don't really see a whole lot of a reason to do it again. And maybe just once in a while, if I'm really fucking tired of doing everything else on the server. Maybe doing a fishing job, maybe getting pulled over or something while fishing. So far that hasn't happened, even though I've ran some red lights and I've done some speeding. I've seen some officers down here, but I've just been able to start driving cautiously when I see them, so. We'll, I'm alright with getting pulled over. Gives the cops something to do. But yeah, let me know. I mean, like I said, I don't really see a huge reason to do fishing again. Simple job. Get your truck. Spend all the time driving up there. Drive out into the water. Sit there while the fish all collect, which takes quite a while because there's 200 of them. There's a cop. I was kind of driving like an idiot. Let's see. Looks like he didn't notice that I was being an idiot. And, he went the other way. The mining is going to be kind of similar. The mining's a little bit different. I know I've done, in the beta and stuff, I did the mining. And, there's a few more steps of that, so it might be a little bit more interesting. Again, I just want to do these so you guys can see everything that's available for the civs to do in OCRP. And this time it gave me, some time to just sit and talk. And, learning about sea life with Exhibit 28. So, we are getting close. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I mentioned, let me know. And if you really want to see some more fishing, I'll do it. I just don't see that there's a big need for it. And I think jobs like taxi driver and stuff like that, I think those will be more interesting because those actually involve... I think there's like AI missions for those, but those can also involve picking up civilian players. So that, I think, should be quite a bit of fun. Get rid of the truck. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you guys for the understanding with the new upload schedule. This is the first video. Man, this is the first video on the new upload schedule, which is every Friday. And I did want to mention, as far as especially like law enforcement, with the new upload schedule, because I will only be uploading one video a week, there might be times when it actually allows me to, instead of uploading like a 30-minute video, upload like an hour-long video. That'll only be in times when, I have enough footage for, to stay ahead of schedule and to be able to add a little more. Every once in a while. Definitely not saying it's going to happen all the time. But would you guys be interested in seeing that? Would you be interested in like a 45-minute to an hour-long video if I had the content for that? But once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and it means a lot to me. The support lately has really meant a lot to me, so thank you guys so much, and I will see you in next week's video.